So after the contact information, the very first thing is objective. So again, maybe if you're like me, and I don't put a whole lot of stock in the cover letter, a lot of times, especially if it's separate, and you've got 3 different Word documents, I'm not printing off your cover letter. So again, you want to be brief, and you want to tell the exact position that you're applying for. So this was an objective when I had to apply for something here. Application for the NSCA Strength and Conditioning Coach of the Year. Application for the Assistant Strength Coach at Eastern Michigan University. Very short, to the point, exactly what it's for, 1 line, real estate. I want to follow it up with my education. And so what I try to do here is give you the format that I find best for these types of things. Education, you want to list the highest thing first. So if you have your master's degree, that goes first. A lot of people, especially students, they'll list their high school. You don't need that right now. That's something that's not going to exist on your resume as you go through. So you might as well take it out and fill it in with bullets and things like that. The format needs to be the university or the college, comma, the location. Because there's, University of Missouri has University of Missouri at Columbia, University of Missouri at Kansas City. Loyola College has Loyola on the East Coast, Loyola out in California, Loyola in Chicago, And so I may know people at those places, and if I know people, then your resume is going to stand out to me. So make sure you put the location. You want to put the degree. Then you want to put the date completed. So right now, if you're not completed, you want to put, Boston College, exercise science, pending 2012, 2020, whatever it is. And just put it there, and it's holding a line for you to complete that at a later time. Resume builders here, you obviously want to have an exercise science related degree. So if you have that, play that up. If you don't have that, and I have plenty that don't, then you just don't want to play it up as much, And then you want to list very briefly kind of any academic honors that you may have. So whatever the highest academic honor you have, you want to list. So you have probably a hard time seeing there, but at the top it's University of South Florida, Tampa, Florida. Because a lot of people early on didn't know that, probably still don't. Master of Arts in Adult Education, December 2004. And then, I have that I'm currently taking courses. I'm 12 hours away from my PhD. Again, that might be important to somebody. I was a distinguished graduate at Ottawa University, so that was my 1 bullet. Whatever it is, it's 1 bullet max, right? If I'm going over the 2 pages, then that's the first thing that I'm taking out, that bullet, until I can add it back in. Right after that, you want to list your certifications. So as I'm reading this, I've got your name, your contact information if I need to get a hold of you. I've got what you're applying for, right? Then I have your education, so I know you have the degree. Now I need to know if you have the certification, because again, I can't hire you without it. So the format that I like here, again, is the organization, National Strength and Conditioning Coaches Association. Certification held. So, here I have multiple. I have coach practitioner, I have CSCS with star distinction, those types of things. So I would just bullet underneath that the ones that I have. I would bold the organization, and then I would have the bullets underneath being what they are and the year that they're completed. If you don't have them, put them down if you legitimately are trying to get them and that you're working towards it. Set a goal for yourself. Understand that you're not going to get a job in this profession if you're not certified. So go ahead and put the NSCA down, put CSCS, pending May 2015. CSCS, pending May 2015. That's their responsibility to follow up on that. You know what I mean? Resume builders, obviously there's the NSCA certifications, there's the CSCCA certifications. USA weightlifting is a good one, shows that you can teach the Olympic lifts. USA track and field is a good one in that it shows that you've got some speed development. And those are two kind of unique selling propositions that you can kind of put forward. And then it kind of goes into the other ones, National Academy of Sports Medicine and National College of Sports Medicine, and then the American Red Cross. American Red Cross probably should go under USA Weightlifting because, again, I need you certified. Most of the time I can get you certified. It's not going to determine whether or not you get hired or not, but it's something that's nice to know that you have that I don't have to worry about once you get here, But it's basically kind of in that order is what I would say is the recommendations. And so if you don't have those first two, don't worry about the next 10. Get those first two first. Don't waste your money. Put all your focus on those two. Those are the two that are going to get you hired. So this is an example of mine. I have, the NSCA bolded, something that's kind of nice that I did off of seeing somebody else do this actually that I thought was a good idea, was putting my membership number, and then I put my certificate number with my CSCS. Again, once you get hired and you're filling out all that stuff, you're going to have that information so that they can do their fact finding to make sure that you're truly certified. So it's one less step, and it's kind of housing what you need. And then I have the rest of the different ones I have.